The Dumas Brothel was a bordello in Butte, Montana. The brothel was founded by French-Canadian brothers Joseph and Arthur Nadeau in 1890 and named after the nominal owner, Delia Nadeau, née Dumas, who was Joseph's wife. It grew considerably through the years, with the miners employed by the city's copper mines often patronizing the establishment. After several changes of the madams and continuing pressure from authorities, the brothel closed in 1982, described as a rare, intact commentary on social history. At the time of its closure, it was the longest operating brothel in the United States, having operated years after prostitution was made illegal. And after closing, the brothel changed hands several times, eventually becoming a tourist attraction owned and managed by a series of Butte residents. In the 1870s, a group of women called Ladies of the Line began selling sexual services on Park Street in the north of the city of Butte, Montana. When the tents and shacks on the street were replaced with legitimate businesses some years later, the Park Street Girls, as they had come to be known, moved to the south of the city, and by the mid-1880s, a variety of dance halls, gambling houses, and saloons had appeared in the city. By 1888, Butte's East Galena Street was lined with brothels. In fact, nearly every building on the street housed prostitution. This area of Galena Street would come to be known as the Twilight Zone. Paramount to these establishments was the Casino Theater, a mixture of a saloon, dance hall, and brothel. In the late 19th century, several prominent Montanans owned brothels in Butte, including Lee Mantle, who would go on to be a United States Senator, and Anton M. Holter, a wealthy businessman from Helena, Montana. It is a two-story brick building at the north side of East Mercury Street in the historic city of Butte. It also includes a basement level containing clandestine underground tunnels. There's a single-story addition that was added to the rear of the main structure in 1912, and this leads directly onto the infamous brick-lined Venus Alley, once the hub of Butte's Red Light District. The original structure features original vaulted skylights, and the upper level is surrounded by an interior balcony which still provides a bird's-eye view for onlookers to glimpse the suites or cribs below. The basement afforded much more basic accommodations and was built to connect the Dumas to Butte's business corridor via a subterranean tunnel system. Various people have reported sighting a spectral woman with a suitcase in the Dumas. An employee during the 1970s reported that she had been in the building alone one evening and saw a woman carrying a suitcase walk past the front door of the upstairs bathroom and descend down the stairs. Upon further inspection, there was no one in the building, and no one would have been able to make an exit in such a short period of time. Several years ago, an artist visited the brothel, staying in the second-floor apartment where the lighting would be ideal for painting. Each time she sat down to work, she felt compelled to paint the face of a woman she had never met. It haunted her. After multiple canvases had gone in the trash, she gave up, leaving the room to paint elsewhere. The owner of the building rescued one of the portraits of a 40-year-ish old woman wearing a hat and a coy smile.